Fly where those who fly fly. Skydive Empuriabrava, the land of the sky.
I started skydiving in '96. I grew up on the drop zone. I did my first jump when I was 10 years old with my dad. And since then, I have been wanting to jump. I fly because I love it. I've been jumping since I'm 15. My dad is a skydiver, my brother is a skydiver. I've always been on drop zone since I'm young. And flying, it's lots of liberty, like lots of good friends and sharing the same passion.
You feel a lot of freedom because the sky is huge, so you can do whatever you feel like in the sky. And I've done many sports, but I don't know, the sensation of falling out of an airplane it's just amazing.
It's a great sensation, you know, it's something very hard to explain. It's something that you need to feel. It's very difficult to explain to people, but this is something that you need to feel. And believe me, it's something incredible.
The feeling of falling out of a plane is unlike anything else I've ever experienced. It's not like you're falling. There's a blast of air coming up from the ground and you're floating. It's the most crazy, exciting, wonderful thing I've ever done.
When I leave an aeroplane and I'm flying down to a formation, there's no yesterday, there's no tomorrow, there's no what happens when I land. I just fly. I love it for that because you're really in the now.
The sensation of flying is exceptional. And before you have not tasted flying in words, I cannot really explain. For the first time, we do this event, which is called the European Challenge.
We are putting together more than 100 people from 30 different countries with a common goal, which is to build the biggest formation over Europe in free flying or the biggest sequential on formation skydiving.
We're here for 5 days to basically fall out of planes together. We're trying to set a sequential formation skydiving record. In the past, we've always jumped out to try and build big formations, but the rules have now changed, so now we have smaller groups of people building more and more different formations.
The challenge for the sequential formation is to get a world and an European record as well, both in the same time. And to get it, we need to build 2 formations with 1 or 6 people all together.
106 people and build the largest formation ever over the top of Spain.
This week in Empuriabrava we're doing the Euro record. It's actually been combined with the belly formation group, so we're doing the Euro challenge. There's two big groups of more than 100 skydivers. And for us, our job is to try and do the biggest formation flying head down, so head towards the planet, of skydivers here in Europe. So we're trying to do a 108-way. That's our plan.
Lots of flyers, good flyers selected, will jump at the same time from the plane, go head down, and build in the sky a formation that we have designed on the ground. It means pushing the limits of the sport and creating something new. You know, we've never done a 100-way head down in Europe, so it's going to be something new. It's like having a big team, a 100-way team. Jump with each other, but everybody is very concentrated. It's a lot of pressure. It's a very special jump. It's a kind of jump that you cannot do in any other conditions.
This kind of event, it is a teamwork. We all have to be together. We have to really get to the floor, all of us, and we have to help each other, and it's the only way we're gonna have success. The most difficult part of organizing events like this record type of events in skydiving is to find aircrafts.
The pilot's job is essential to an event like this. If the airplanes are not in the right position at the right time with the right speed, we basically take their chances away of doing their job.
For us, for the pilots, it's a big challenge as well because it's the biggest formation we've ever done. 7 planes in formation, 7 different planes, so it's challenging for us as well.
The formation flying is not a usual discipline. Basically, a formation will be like a V shape with a lead plane and then the chase planes behind. At the Freefly, the fact that their free fall is different, it's more vertical. They, instead of having an open V, they would prefer to have it more like in a box shape. You know, it's a dream job. People, when they're kids, they ask them, what do you want to be? You want to be a firefighter? You want to be a pilot? You want to be a rock star? It's hard work, but it's also very nice work. We have the best view, the best office.
Sequential skydive is people who are flying together. They form, they build a formation together and they split to another one. So we call that sequential. You know, it's the succession of like 2-3 points.
We start off with a dirt dive before we jump every day. Everybody gets together. We make sure that everybody's in the right place at the right time. We take off and we climb to an exit altitude of around about 19,000 feet, which will take us around about 30-35 minutes in the aircraft. We jump out of the plane. And then as we're falling at around about 120 miles an hour, which is about 200 kilometers an hour, we try and get together. We pick up the grips on each other. Everybody's looking across the formation to make sure it's flying well. And then from the center, somebody will key, and that's the sequential move. And then we can start to move. At the end of the skydive, everybody turns away. They move away from each other. They open the parachutes. Then they fly back down to the ground, land safely on the grass, back in time for tea.
What happened today was one of the most special days skydiving I've ever had in my life. We set not just one world record, but 2 world records on the same day. And not only that, was consecutive jumps, one after the other.
Team is very, very happy, and so we now we have to go for 4 points. 3 points is the new world record, and we want to put the bar very much higher now.
So we're still here, we have 2 days, we have a great team. Skydive Empuriabrava weather, who knows, the sky's the limit.
We are jumping with an incredible group of people here. We are very, very happy. And now we are going again for another record with 5 points. It's just crazy and people are enjoying it, you know, so we're gonna get it, I think.
We try to do every 2 years in Empuriabrava. We try to make a European big wave formation. It's just a record. Just as more people you have, the better.
You take a few jumps in between 8 to 15 jumps, yes, before you can really get to the good result.
When you're skydiving, people, of course, tend to get a little bit nervous. You're jumping out of an aeroplane. And then when you're doing a special event like a 100-way, which most people never do, or it's the first or second or third time they've ever tried to jump like this, they're a little bit more nervous than normal. So you just got to tell them to keep breathing, to focus on all the basic skills that they've learned as a skydiver, and then, of course, the safety, how they're going to move away. If they can keep their focus on these basic skills, it tends to work okay.
When things can go wrong in skydiving, it's often very fast, so you don't really get scared during the action, but afterwards, you know, when you think about it. So sometimes when something happens, you can avoid something or you make a movement or whatever happens. You know, in free fall, everything is very fast, so you move and then you think, wow, that was a bit too tight or too whatever. I can say that I've been skydiving for 17 years, 14,000 jumps, and I never broke any bone.
Main goal is not only the figures, making 108 formation close. Our main goal is to create a big team that people work together, are together, you know, to achieve the same goal.
Today it's been a bit like up and down, you know, because like this morning it didn't really work. Then we did another one in the afternoon. That was another jump that was really good, and I thought we had the record, and then we didn't have the record. So I was like, yeah, you know, like. At the end, we just did the last one, and it seemed really good. So I don't know, the judges are doing their work now, and we just have to wait for the answer. But I think it's a question of minutes now, and we just have to wait a little bit more to see what's going on.
The last few days, I think we made history here in Skydive Empuriabrava. We did a new world record in the formation skydiving sequential, the 5-point. It never has been done before in the world. So that shows that we're having people here with a very high level and just a big success. People are emotional, people are happy, it's positive feedback, and everybody did an awesome job. On the other side, on the free flying part, it was like a real free fly record, always has been, because it's a discipline since years, and the top people came, and at the end we achieved a 96 way. We had an audience over the last few days which was outstanding. People certainly want to come to the land of the sky and be part of it. Watch a day's activity, you know, they saw the 7 planes, they saw 200 people landing.
Why do I fly? For 22 years I've been trying to answer this question. It's almost impossible to answer. The only way I can guarantee that you can answer the question is do it.
It's just the more you do and the more you want to do it.
It's a passion. It's human body flying, we call it. It's using your body a little bit like a bird.
It's definitely something you should do before you, while you're still on the planet, definitely.
Okay, bye-bye, have a good day.
Bye.
I hope to see you up there, looking good.
See you out there. It's gonna be nice.